Hey everybody, welcome to RCTV's coverage here at McNally Stadium with John Zawizlak. I am Bill Culp, and again we'd like to thank you for streaming live with us here on RCTV here on YouTube, I'm sure. Tonight's matchup, we have the Springford Rams hosting the Upper Perk Indians. And John, we have the Springford Rams coming in 8-1, their only loss early in the season to O&J Robinson.
Yeah, that was and they also are coming off of that huge win against Bethacton. The game before that had a huge overtime win against OJR. So they're really hot right now. They're looking to beat up on this Upper Perk team that's a little low right now as they're coming in off a loss.
Yeah, they perfect timing with the, basically the, districts, and again, you think about states and things like that. You want to be hot at this time of the year.
No, yes, like you said, late in the season, this is really where you want to start to get hot. Things really start to come together. I mean, if you're hot and you get into that playoffs, who knows how far you can go.
Yeah, okay. Springford led by Hope Flanagan with 6 goals and 6 assists with a total of 18 points, and then Allie McVeigh coming in with 5 goals. Reese Kirshner with 4. Emily has 3, and then a bunch of 1. So they have some offensive weapons here, and you can see a lot of assists from this team. 24 goals, 19 assists. What does that tell you?
I mean, that tells me that this offense is just lethal. I mean, anyone can do anything. This offense runs off of passing, quick passes, give and goes, and anyone can score.
Yeah, I mean, you really guys, everybody out there, please, when you watch, just watch how athletic these girls are. I mean, just every single one, the speed and the athletic ability. It's going to be showcased here tonight, John.
No, it definitely is. Springford's crossing midfield here.
And again, it's an absolute gorgeous night here at McNally Stadium here in Royersford. Here, it's probably about mid-60s right now, John. I mean, I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, it's nice, especially here late October. I mean, I'll gladly take this weather.
Oh yeah, it's baseball. World Series has been great. The football season. We know the Birds play tonight. With that, I'm certain those girls scoring at will, so they can get home and check out the Birds late tonight.
It's Raven Wellington passing it up. Reese Kirshner gets it deep.
That's a nice pass. Seem to get it down at their end very easily 2 times already with 38:50 here to go in the first half. But like you mentioned, it's a potent offense. I mean, these girls really know. It's a testament that they know each other. Obviously, they play outside of high school here, and they played with each other, I'm sure, in the summer and things like that.
Yeah, these girls definitely play with each other all year round, and you can really see that with a lot of their passing. It's almost like they know where their teammate's going to be before their teammate's even there without even really communicating.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, for instance, I mean, we're almost on that same boat. Like, for instance, what am I thinking here now?
The Eagles are going to get a win tonight.
That's exactly what I was thinking. See?
Exactly.
We're on the same page, John. It's unbelievable.
I know.
Great minds.
I know. Great minds think
stuff.
alike.
That is good. All right, so Springford has it down on their end here, John, looking to strike. And how important is it to strike, first? Like you said, coming off that big win and, with this potent offense, how important is it to strike right away?
Oh, it's huge to score right away. Like you said, having this momentum that they do, if they can get that first goal, I mean, that's in the back of Upper Perk's mind. If they go down early, it's going to be really hard for Upper Perk to try and fight back in this one.
You can see that speed right there. Again, a little closer than probably Coach Rob would want the girls there to be, but it just seems like, like you said, it almost seems here that Upper Perk just wants to sort of contain them and not get blown out. As you can see, it just seems like, you see the wall of white jerseys there for Upper Perk in the back here defensively. You can see 4 back, while Springford only has 3 and 1 deep, where, like I said, Upper Perk is just hoping that that potent offense doesn't spend most of the time down there.
It's going to be a throw in here for Upper Perk. Headed out by Springford.
And that's a tool, and people, with the headers, you see so much of that in the game, and people don't realize the amount. Unfortunate with the concussions, nice pass, nice lead pass. just missed. Oh, she did save that. Oh, John, nice entry pass. There's nobody home there in the middle.
Yeah, that was a great keep as well. Good hustle. It was a nice pass by Molly Thomas to get it to the corner. Then a nice keep as well to make a nice pass.
And you saw a nice little hello there from Upper Perk in there. Springford, little shoulder there for the Pac-10 rivalry. So I'm sure these girls, again, every game's important, but especially with only the conference play going on this year, every game is just so important.
Yeah, like you said, every game really is important, especially because there isn't Pac playoffs this year. It's only based on the record, so every win and every loss counts.
And especially with the seedings then too. I noticed that Springford right now nationally, or excuse me, in the state, ranked I believe 50th right now. So they moved up a lot of spots. Since their last couple of games, as you said, just the offensive onslaught has thwarted them up into the rankings there. Miss pass there.
And like you said, Upper Perk is really playing conservatively because they know how high-powered the Springford offense is. So they're just really going to try and wait to see if Springford makes a mistake, and they're going to have to try and pounce on that mistake if Springford makes it.
You said that perfect word. That's exactly what I was just thinking. It just seems like they're waiting. They're just waiting for that storm to come. They're just sitting back and look at it. Like I said, look at those 4 girls in the back, and they're just trying to watch for the ball, and you can see the frustration there in Springford. So it seems that Springford wants to, John, get it down the sidelines and then get it into the center, try to create something there.
Yeah, that's a big part of Springford's offense. They really like to work those sidelines and try and get those cross passes for headers or something in the middle, because that traffic that's down there in the middle of the net, I mean, if you can make a nice pass to the middle, I mean, a lot of good things can happen.
Yeah, those goalies pretty much are helpless out here in this sport. It is so hard. I mean, I just give them credit, the mental damage that they must go through every game, feeling that it's their fault, but there's nothing they can do. Those nets are humongous. Ooh, thought that was going to hit us up here.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, these goalies are really left out to dry, it seems like sometimes. And the last time Springford and Upper Perk met this season, Springford outshot Upper Perk 14-2, but Springford only scored 1 goal. So the goalie for Upper Perk was able to make some key saves to at least keep them in that game, even though it really seemed like Springford dominated.
Yeah, you talk about that, and you mentioned the goalie. The goalie for Springford must, for the last couple of games, has pretty much been on vacation here.
Yeah.
Springford's just been shutting everybody out and scoring at will, so not too much action down on her end here.
I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean, Springford has had 7 shutouts this year. I mean, that's thanks to Riley Wallace, who's in net for Springford, who has had a stellar season. Even though in some games she really hasn't had the workload, she's come up big when she's needed to.
Yeah, definitely. With 8 wins, I mean, her average is below 1. She's got 7 shutouts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's phenomenal. Here we go. Okay.
Reese Kirshner getting it to the corner. Claire Lincera.
Nice pass.
Ooh.
And people, out there, and I'm sure everybody, especially the soccer fans out there, this is a physical game. I mean, it is completely physical. You see a lot of, that's why there's so many injuries in soccer. I mean, it is constant body checking out there.
Everyone's throwing those shoulders and elbows constantly to try and get that position for the ball.
I do that at home all the time.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I throw elbows, try to get position.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, who knows who's going to take my food?
That is true.
Yeah, ridiculous. Oh, nice.
There's a nice corner there by Springford. Got it right out in front. That was Allie McVeigh that almost had a chance there, but Upper Perk was able to steal it.
Yeah, again, you see Springford's defense. Look at this. This is not even allowing Upper Perk to even get past the midfield there. They're so fast. It's a lot of running. I believe, I heard before that it comes out to like almost 5-6 miles every game.
Does it really?
Yeah.
That's a lot of running.
That is a lot of running. Somebody in shape like you, that's nothing.
Yeah. I run cross country myself, so I can tack on the mileage pretty well.
That? There you go.
I Here's Allie McVeigh now with the ball.
I'd love to do cross country.
See, it's a love-hate relationship with cross country as Springford threatens here. Right out in front. What a save! Wow, what a save there by Gabby Neal, the goalie for Upper Perk. It was a point-blank shot right at her, and she was able to make the save.
She did. Unbelievable.
I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with the sport cross country because, you know, there's that runner's high that people talk about after you have that nice long run of that nice hard race. But during the run, not as fun.
Well, I wasn't talking about cross-country running. I'm talking about cross-country
Oh.
just going to diners.
Oh, just going to
That's all I wanna
diners.
do. I wanna
Oh.
go to diners.
Yeah,
Who wants to run?
that's true. I asked myself
Yeah.
that same question.
Yeah. Maybe you and our producer, Cheryl Merges, you guys would like to run.
Yeah.
You guys can run all day. She said negative, but maybe she wants to go to the diners. She'd probably rather go to the diners with me. There you go. There you go. Well, who wouldn't? Just talk to strangers all day. Well, Upper Perk finally getting it. Oh, there was a nice little shot from Springford. Defense there. They just seemed to so easily, John, to get it up.
Oh yeah,
Look at
they
that communication.
they really get it into the offensive zone really nicely, just with the passing that they have, and even the speed as well from their midfielders. It really shows.
Yeah, so with 30 minutes left here to go still in the first half, I mean, again, Springford has had it down on their end most of the time. We just saw an unbelievable chance at a strike there, and it just literally went right to the goalie. So, I mean, she got enough on it. She got a good kick. I just don't think she meant to hit it directly at the goalie there.
Yeah, I think it was one of those moments where it was, oh my gosh, the ball's right in front of me, kick, and I don't think she really looked where she was kicking.
Yeah, I don't think she realized how close she was there.
Yeah.
She literally was point blank.
Allie McVeigh is cutting through the middle here.
Again, it's an absolute beautiful night. Our windows here, you get the humidity. It's a little foggy. Talk about the 2 mornings. It's just been completely foggy and damp. So to see just this beautiful here at McNally Stadium, the fog clear, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous clear night with 29-10 here to go. No score between the Springford Rams and the Upper Perkiomen Indians.
There's Molly Thomas now at the 30-yard line along the sideline. Upper Perk's able to press her and just kick that ball out of bounds.
I was going to say, we get just, overall, just all the girls' programs, but including in their Springford soccer team, the girls have predominantly done very well in the last couple of years. And in all the girls in the sports, not to put down the boys, but the girls seem to just dominate, more, just the surge athletically. They've really made leaps and bounds the last 10 years or so.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, like you said, throughout these past couple of years, just the girls' programs overall have really put it on and had a lot of wins. I mean, the girls' tennis team just won the district for District 1, which was a huge win for them. Now they're looking to do something at states. This girls' soccer team is in a heated race between them and OJR for the PAC championship. So it's just a great overall past couple years for the girls' programs in sports.
Yeah, and you talk about just the programs, the leaps and bounds they've made. These girls play all year round now. So that makes such a difference than it did, many years ago. Nice pass.
There's a cross in the middle there, right out in front. Raven Wellington tried to get a shot. It's going to bounce right out in front again.
Almost kicked in her own goal
Yeah.
there.
Neal was able to come up with it, though, and catch it before anything bad could happen.
I love those big gloves. They're like hamburger helpers.
Yeah. they're like super sticky, too, so the ball just sticks right on.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Love to have that at the buffet.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Here's Springford now, trying to cut it across.
Oh, that was close, John. I mean, again, nice, just unbelievable passing. The way it's the advancement, it takes about 2-3 passes, and they're instantly down their zone there.
You saw Springford tried to cut it back out in front. Al McVeigh was able to get her foot on it, but just couldn't really get the angle there to get a shot on goal.
And I give all the girls and all the athletes just unbelievable credit. Just from you know, as many people know, every basically everywhere online learning. So just to be sitting down all day and, you know, probably just thinking about this game, it's a lot different than being in school, and you kind of have that, you know, sometimes you kind of get that hoopla and things like that, that little bit more of an atmosphere where they're sitting at home and waiting all day for a game at 7 o'clock. It's got to be an unbelievable adjustment. You know, again, you doing cross country, it's got to be different. I mean, how do you, what's the difference in preparation for it?
I mean, yeah, it is a lot different because usually in school, I mean, you interact a lot more, so maybe you can take your mind off it if it's a stressful game, you know, you can just like breathe for a little bit. But now at home, I mean, like you said, you're sitting down in that chair all day. You're not really moving in between classes, so it's a little bit different to prepare for. You know, I mean, especially if it's like a big game, it's really on your mind throughout the day and while you're in that online learning.
Yeah, it's got to be nice to see your teammates, and you got to miss seeing your teammates during the school day, and
Yeah.
maybe wearing the gear, you know, on those days where you guys are going to compete. It's like I said, it's like almost like a little mini pep rally. Nice header.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. But the Springford girls don't seem to be having any problems with that adjustment. Seem well. Oh, nice cross. There's a nice shot.
Oh, it was a nice move there, but then just had to put a little bit too much on it. Shot it to the field goal uprights.
Yeah, she was going for the corner, right corner there.
Yeah.
High in the corner. That was a nice play. Yeah, they almost got the field goal there. Get a free steak.
Okay.
You should get some sort of points for that. Oh, nice header. What a pass. It was like a perfect. Ooh, that was a collision. You see so much of those collisions like that.
Okay.
See the animation over there by Coach Tim Rob. He's getting antsy. He's waiting for these girls to strike.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go, girls, with 24-20 left to go in the first half here. Still no score. The Rams hosting the Upper Perk Yeoman Indians. And again, one of the differences, I hate to point this out to, these Springford fans out here, but we're sort of spoiled again compared to a lot of these schools in our conference. For instance, Upper Perk, we have a lot more students. We're a lot bigger of a district than Upper Perk, so it's already somewhat of an upper hill battle for a lot of these schools coming again against the Springford. So and that's another reason the girls are so successful. There's so many to choose from. Yeah,
that's another huge part with this new COVID era season, because Upper Perk usually wouldn't go up against a team like Springford because they usually have the split divisions. But
Correct.
Now, because they had to combine the divisions, Upper Perk now has to play Springford twice a year, which is a big difference for Upper Perk.
That's got to be, yeah, like you said. I mean, that's a great point. It's just something they're not used to, and probably something they're not, because again, back in the day when you talk about points for Springford,
yeah,
the points, it really doesn't work out in the sense they could play in Upper Perk and crush them 10-0, but it really doesn't. You can almost lose to a powerhouse team,
yeah.
and you get just as many points or more.
Bradley Wallace now has the ball in the corner.
But it's a good thing for Upper Perk, because again, I'm sure Upper Perk, a lot of these players, they played against each other, against the Springford girls, like I said, in the summers and in these leagues outside of school. Nice forward pass.
Yeah, nice pass by Molly Thomas to get it out in front.
Try to get a little off of that, just a little backspin, hoping that one, so she could catch up and get that there, but unable to do so. It totally blows my mind anymore. My daughter's into sports too, John. But when I went to high school, the girls were just nowhere near, and even the boys for the most part were nowhere near as athletic. And part of that is just because of the year-round thing. Not to say, I probably would still dominate.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But I'm saying for most people, they would have issues.
Yeah.
But especially the girls. The girls are just unbelievably pure athletes. I actually told my daughter a couple of weeks ago she's a better athlete than me at this point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gave up.
Oh, you forfeited?
I forfeited. Yep.
That's unfortunate to hear.
Yeah, I can't lie.
At least you're honest.
I'm like Washington and Lincoln. That's right. Yep. She tried to make me feel better, but she's pissed.
Raven Wellington getting it up to Claire Sarah.
Wellington's she's just looking for that. Here she goes. I was going to say, she's going to watch that speed. I thought she was going to go to Wellington down the sideline there, as you like to say, that they like to go. So a little over 21 minutes here left at the Nelly Stadium. And still scoreless. This is Springport Rams trying to strike here against the Upper Perk Indians.
Perk's going to have a throw in here.
Again, I think, as we talked about earlier, it's just Perk trying to sustain this offense here, because it has scored at will in the last couple of games here. So they got to be pleased. Upper Perk's got to be pleased with holding Springport right now with almost 20 minutes into the game to 0 goals. So again, Springport did have their chance early on about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
it's going out. A layup strike, but I don't think she realized how close she was.
Really? Yeah, I know.
Territories here, Springport, or Upper Perk down in their end here, down in Springport's deep end here.
Yeah, starting to sustain some pressure here.
Yeah, but again, you can still see with Upper Perk, don't have too many girls. Oh, nice shove there. Too many girls up on the offensive end. So they expect. Their expectation. Oh, nice shove there. I love the physicality. Claire. Can't even say Claire's last name.
That was Emily Schultz just getting it in deep for Upper Perk.
I believe it's Lanz Azera.
Yeah.
Butcher these poor kids' names. I have an easy name. Hope.
Yeah.
Easy. Even have a town named it.
Oh.
Hopesville.
Wow.
They're okay, though.
Are you the mayor of that town?
I should be. I'm thinking of running for office. So anybody out there, don't be embarrassed to vote for me in November. I'll put my name on the ballot. As many people, spread the word. I can do it. I can help RCTV and run the country.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it all.
Sounds simple enough.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. All right, so 18:50 here left to go. Springport trying to control it. Nice play. That was a beautiful advanced play. Here we go. Let's see if she gets her. She's got her on the left, too. Here, John. She's got one on the left, one on the right. Let's see. Oh, communication. Let's see if she tries to get this off. She keeps it down her end. She tries to take that all the way down herself. But she's trying to get a shot off there.
That was Allie McVeigh there, just really showing off the speed, blowing by everyone. Tried to, like you said, take it herself from coast to coast.
And trying to get that 6th goal there, Allie McVeigh was trying to do as she comes off and gets a little bit of a rest. And that's got to be nice, for Springport to be able to sub in like this. Again, with a lot of underclassmen, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors, and the rest are the junior sophomores and even the freshmen here, so it's nice. Oh, hoping somebody was there home, but nobody was there, but keeps it in.
It was a nice pass there by Katie Seitz, able to get it through the defender's legs, but unfortunately, like you said, no one was there to make a play.
Yeah, I think maybe it was just a little too hard for her to handle. Springport looking here, get something going here, because I want to do one of those goal calls.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how long I can hold my ball. All right? Maybe we'll have a competition. We'll see who can hold it longer.
Yeah. This is a huge opportunity here for Springport on this corner kick. Molly Thomas is going to get ready to send this one across. It's a high one.
Ooh. That was a nice pass. Nice opportunity there. So just a little, she just got it probably a little too late, or excuse me, early on the way up, and it went a little bit too high for the goal. So it's a lot of timing there. It's just a lot of timing there. Okay. And again, that's probably something they work on in practice all the time. So think about how long that kick is. I mean, that's a good, 20 yards. You're on an angle, too, trying to get that ball.
Yeah, those corners are...
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Almost a nice keep there.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was a beautiful pass.
Mhm.
They called it out. I'm sure Springford wanted to continue that play right there. Oh,
Oh, big
just a
collision
little
there.
Takedown here. Is this soccer? Or is this the WWE?
Oh my God.
You don't watch pro wrestling, do you?
I used to.
It's
I knew
fake.
you do. Who was your favorite wrestler?
John Cena was always my favorite. That was
John
more just
Cena?
because we had the same name.
John Cena. He's a good guy. Does a lot for the military and outside. Doing a lot, you know, kind of following the Rock's footsteps there.
Yeah.
Doing some movies. He's done some good movies.
Here's Hope Flanagan in the middle. Just gonna drop this one back.
Just set it up. Oh, nice fake. Turned on the Jets there.
Was Reese Kirshner with the nice fake. There's Flanagan with the shot.
Nice bounce right to the goalie though. So another nice stop. So the goalie for Upper Perk doing a nice job. She's had about 4 shots taken at her tonight. Stopped every one. That's why we're scoreless
Oh,
here
lost
with
the ball.
15:20 left here at McNally Stadium.
Gabby Neal once again having another huge night against Springford, able to keep Upper Perk in this game, like you said, keeping this game 0-0.
Yep, give him credit. Again, maybe that's frustrating Springford's offense here. That extra defender back, that little wall they got for across. You can hear some of the parents doing some coaching out here, just telling the girls, let's go.
There's
Oh,
Hope
that was a
Flanagan.
nice pass, so missed the opportunity right there. So she was a little bit to the right, out of position there, so they had a chance there.
Okay.
But a nice pass, good thought there. Oh, what a boot. I don't want to play kickball against these girls, Jim.
No, yeah, definitely not. They can kick it
Right.
very far.
And they can run.
Yeah.
Yep. Probably better at Pictionary. Be a better matchup for me.
Yeah. I was never really a Pictionary guy.
You're not a Pictionary guy?
No, not really.
I love Pictionary. Well, it's not my favorite, but you know, you ever play Boulder Dash, John?
I have never played Boulder
you,
Dash.
You need
What's
to do that.
what's
Boulder
that?
Dash is a fantastic game. And beyond Boulder Dash, even better. Boulder Dash, long story short, it's words that most people in the world would never know. So it's like, you know, words they would never know. So what happens is, playing with a group of 6 people, one person writes down the definition. The other 5 people write down the definition, you know, basically trying to trick everybody else into choosing their definition. And what happens is you mix up all the definitions and you choose which one you think is right. So if 4 people pick yours and you trick them, you get, you know, 8 points instead of picking, and get a point for picking the real definition.
Oh yeah.
Too. So it's really neat. Beyond Boulder Dash, they got dates, they got names. Like you know, somebody who invented the dishwasher.
Oh.
No idea who that was, but you know, you have to make something up and dates and movies, and it's a great game. I highly recommend it. It's
That
the
sounds
best.
yeah, it sounds really fun.
It'd be great for English class, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
For writing, creative writing. I do actually use that in my classroom for creative writing.
Oh. So Upper Perk started to sustain some pressure there. Almost had a cross for a chance, but it was a little too hard and went out of bounds.
12:45 here. We're still scoreless. Hopefully, our producer Cheryl Merja is awake. She did not fall asleep, I'm sure. She loves action. I know she's a big Eagles fan. Looking forward to tonight's matchup. You know, she did her scouting tonight on the Giants. I think her report, I read it, and it said they stink.
Oh.
That's all it said. They stink.
Without Saquon, they have not been good this season.
And their coach is a former alumni of my high school.
Oh, really?
Joe Judge, yes, went to Lansdale Catholic.
That's an interesting fact.
Yes, it is. Yes, have somebody who made it. Hasn't had a win yet.
Yeah.
Not a very good football team, so hopefully the Birds can pull it out tonight, just as the Springport girls hopefully are going to get charged right here and get on the board. I'll make it a prediction, John. They're scoring. It's 11:43 right now. They're going to score before the 7-minute mark.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I doubt.
That's
I'm
pretty
definitely-
soon.
I'm like Nostradamus. I just made that prediction. It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold you to that.
All right.
He's really
You watch
cocky.
the clock. Watch this game. Here we go. Could happen as soon as I just said it. Thought she was gonna get that in. Yeah. So again, Springford maintaining the ball down their end most of the game here, John. It's just a matter of
Off focus.
punching it in.
Okay.
Just again, sometimes with soccer and this sport, it's about that one little mistake. The defender takes a chance on the ball, doesn't get to it, leads to a fast break. As we saw right there, Springford defender missed the ball, and Upper Perk kind of took it down at their end, but they just kick it out. But yeah, it's just sometimes about somebody taking a chance and then missing on that chance, and you capitalize on it.
Yeah, that definitely seems like what Upper Perk is really trying to do here tonight. They're just sort of playing back. They started to be a little bit more aggressive here in these last 4 or 5 minutes of this game, but so far to start, they've been pretty conservative offensively, and they're just waiting for that one mistake from Springford.
As she thought they were going to call the whistle there, and they didn't stop the play as Springford almost took the ball there. And as a coach, I always play to win. I never play not to lose, and especially in so many sports you see, especially in football, that prevent defense where, again, if you're winning, same with basketball and just stalling, just attack. If you're attacking, you're winning. Stay with what you do. Don't let them, do what they want to do. Don't play not to lose. Play to win.
Have that like Michael Jordan mindset, just run it up on him.
Running up on him is right. That's right. He's just no conscience. I loved it. That's the way I was in bowling.
Oh, really?
No conscience in bowling. I just went for it every time.
Just took the ball and rolled?
Took it,
No
stared
pun
at my
intended.
opponent.
Oh!
Oh!
What a shot right there from
was
Springford. I thought it
Beautiful.
somehow
Left
sneaked
field.
in.
Yeah, almost did. It hit the side there. So again, Springford, somebody should have turned the net there. That definitely would have been a goal. So we got a little over 9 minutes. And I told you guys before 7, they're striking. Feel it.
It's 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Inside my bones,
Timer's ticking.
Justin Timberlake said. Inside my bones.
There's Olivia
Feel
Curry
it.
crossing it.
What's your favorite soccer movie of all time?
I do not think I have a favorite soccer movie off the top of my head.
I got you. What was that there? Oh, he said we have in the booth we got a ladybug vote. It's a good one. Ladybugs is a classic. There's a I'm much older than you, and there was a movie with Sly Stallone and Michael Caine, and my brother would be upset for me not thinking it, but Victory was the name of that. Victory is without a doubt the greatest soccer movie you'll ever see.
Oh, I'll make sure to watch that.
Phenomenal movie. Pele made an appearance in there. It's basically, long story short, a prison camp. They formed a soccer team and took on the Germans. It always seems like the Germans are the bad guys, right? So, but it's a great movie, with a great ending. Sly Stallone, it's probably his best movie besides Rocky. Might even be better. But yeah, Michael Caine's in that. It's a much older movie, but it's a good soccer movie. Not too many soccer movies, I guess. Back on Ladybugs.
Yeah, I can't really think of many off the top of my head.
Yeah, there's not too many. It's like tennis movies. Not too many tennis
Yeah. Is there even a tennis movie?
Yeah, there's a tennis movie. I forget the gentleman's name. I believe like Reese Witherspoon was in it, and the guy who plays Jarvis in the Marvel movies
Oh.
made a tennis movie. Yep, it's actually pretty good too. And there's of course the I think Shia LaBeouf, whatever his name is. Oh, here we go.
Trying to get the outside here. Ally McVeigh crossing it back in
Oh.
front, but Gabby Neal is able to swallow that one up.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf, I believe, just played beyond Bajan Borg
Oh.
in Bio. So that was supposedly a really good movie, too. So there's been a couple movies. All right, spring forward again. Let me down. 6:26 here in the half. Still scoreless. Swore they were going to score. And a couple opportunities again. They've had, where Upper Perk has had no shots on goal. Springford has 8. You can hear the band in the background here. Hopefully that can provide some energy for these girls. They're practicing. Hear them in the parking lot across the way here from McNally Stadium. Oh, nice shove. That's how you get somebody off of you. Barnacle on a boat.
Yeah, really starting to pick up the physicality here. Upper Perk having a little bit of a fast break here.
Great.
Yes, sirree. Definitely a physical game. And that's, I knew she'd stop that.
Yeah. Riley Wallace saw that one all the way.
Yes, she did. Must have took a crazy bounce. Again, Springford looking to strike here. A little over 5 minutes here. Thanks everybody for watching RCTV. Make sure you text all your friends and neighbors to start watching right now. We're looking for 1 million viewers tonight. Oh, here we go. Here's a breakaway. Here we go. He's
Alan
got.
McVeigh.
Yep, that's in.
Oh!
Nothing to do about that. So McVeigh getting her 6th goal here. John, talk us through that. What happened there?
That was just a great steal by Alan McVeigh. The Upper Perk defense she laid down her guard. McVeigh stole it right from her, and from there she just turned on the jets, was able to do a little stop and go move to fake out the goalie, and just shot it right to the goalie's left and was able to score.
Yeah, just an absolute foot race there for McVeigh, and McVeigh had both of them on the backside of her hip, and then once she went right, there's nothing that goalie could do. She had every angle at that point, so McVeigh putting it to the left side, or excuse me, looking at it, the left
Springford
corner.
goal by Allie McVeigh.
Right, so nice goal. So we're on the board here with 4:50 left. I knew I was close.
We were 2 minutes off.
2 minutes off. What a goal!
Yeah, but like you said, I mean, that was just a really tough situation there for the goalie, Gabby Neal. I mean, she's had a great night so far. Was able to stop a shot like that point blank earlier, and has just made some great saves overall. But I mean, that one, McVeigh had the entire net to shoot at.
Yeah, and one of the things, we look at this, all the blue shirts back there, and you think maybe there's a chance that forces Upper Perk to kind of come out of their zone here with that wall back, but they haven't. They still have the floor going across. So, again, you'd hope if you were Springford that gets them out of that defense and forces them to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end of Upper Perk, so that Springford can get those more breakaways. But right now, Upper Perk still staying back.
Yeah, you'd have to think, I mean, maybe coming out of this first half into the second one, they might start to be a little bit more aggressive, if they aren't able to score here in these last 3 minutes and 50 seconds to tie it up, they might start to come out a little bit more aggressive to try and tie this one up in the second half.
Oh, that was close to a beautiful pass right there. She gets it. Again, just you can see Springford's just a little faster. Look at this, another breakaway. Let's see if she gets it in the center. Nice pass.
Oh.
She tried to one-time that, so missed time there on that kick, but a nice, beautiful pass into the center there. Upper Perk's got a little bit of a break there. A good defensive play and good kick out right to the center there.
Yeah, Sarah Fisher almost had a chance there to get a breakaway, but just wasn't able to steal it. Perks is able to get it back on the sideline, but it's going to go out of bounds here.
Like I said, it's unbelievable to see the substitutions. Springford has got them going. It's nice to have all of those, the amount of players to choose from, so these girls don't get too tired here. That's a luxury that many teams do not have, and Springford has the depth.
That's a huge part in soccer, if you're able to make those substitutions and still stay as high-powered as this team is. I mean, that's a really huge plus.
Yeah, I never wanted to come out. I threw a temper tantrum.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, refused to come out. It's ridiculous. I mean, my theory is always, why take out the best player?
Oh, yeah, doesn't really make sense.
Doesn't make any sense to me. So I was like, Coach, you sit. Oh, here we go. Another breakaway. Nothing she could. Oh,
once again, Allie McVeigh just gets a nice lead pass there, I believe, from Reese Kirshner, and just had the entire net again. I mean, nothing really Neil could do about that again. Just this one was even another breakaway, had the entire net, and was just able to put it to that left side again, and Neil wasn't able to come up with the save.
Yeah, and again, you saw McVeigh change it up, almost the same exact play. But notice on the first goal, she hit it high, the goalie guessed high, she kicked this one low, and the goalie just had no shot. You really don't, as a goalie, it's a guessing game when you're that close.
Springford goal by
So
Allie McVeigh.
we had
her
the
second
first
team.
35 minutes of this game that were scoreless. It was a little bit at slower pace, and really in these last 4 or 5 minutes, it's really started to pick up.
Yeah, and again, it's just that conditioning. You can tell maybe the Springport girls just that much faster. As you can see, again, another breakaway. She's got her in the middle, so let's see if McVeigh advances it. Little back heel kick there, nice setting it up. So a little over a minute 40 here. Springport still plenty of time and plenty of offense that they can get that third goal. So 2-0 here, and Springport Rams.
Here's Molly Thomas cutting through, gets it to the outside. Emily Higgins tries to cut it back across right out in front. Allie McVeigh almost had a chance for a hat trick, just bounced off her foot, wasn't able to handle it.
Do they call it a hat trick in soccer?
I'm not sure. I believe they do.
All right, we got verification here.
We did get verification. It is called a hat trick in soccer for 3 goals.
All right, Ruth, it is a hat trick. All right. I wonder why they call it a hat trick.
All right.
Well, I know in hockey, I know they, at least this is what I always thought, the third goal, you throw your hats out onto the
Yeah,
ice.
that
So
I do know, yeah.
I don't know if that was just, it started because someone threw their hat on them and they just called it a hat trick. I'm not entirely sure about the story behind it.
Yep. Yeah, say a guy hits 3 home runs, you don't call it a hat trick, I am assuming. Baseball, you just say he hit 3 bombs. 28 seconds here. Springford just looking to play keep away. Oh, no, they don't. They look to strike here and get it in the corner. They got a shot here, John.
Emily Higgins tried to get it back on in front. That was Allie McVeigh once again with another chance, just a little bit too far to the right, hit the outside of the net. This has been the Allie McVeigh show so far. Having some chances, but also has had some great passes from her teammates. That was Emily Higgins making a nice pass from the corner. As that's going to wrap it up here for this first half. Mr. Cope, what did you see in that first half from Springford?
Just saw the absolute dominance, the athleticism, the great passing, and it was almost the patience of Springford not taking that chance of getting frustrated with Upper Perk in that first half there, and again waiting for their time to strike. And they did it late, getting 2 goals. So here at McNally Stadium, we have Springford leading and beating the Upper Perk Indians 2-0 here at McNally Stadium. Go get a snack and join us for the second half. John and I will be here. We look forward to seeing you.
Once again, thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone.
this
Al
evening,
Roker
ladies and
here.
gentlemen.
As a
We'd just
guy
like
with
to
his own
remind you that there
catchphrase,
is no
I
smoking
appreciate
while
that after
present
75
on
years, Smokey's only
And
said,
according to the
Only
health
you
and
can
safety
prevent
plan,
wildfires.
spectators
but I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report.
6 feet of
Like when there are
social
parched or windy
We thank you in
conditions
advance
out
for your
there,
continued
you
support
gotta be
following
extra
these
careful with
measures
things
to
like
ensure the game
burning yard
continues for
waste.
all of our
After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Hey everybody, welcome back to second half action here at RCTV. Great coverage here as the Rams strike in that first half with 2 goals late in the half with a 2-0 lead over Upper Perk, and we're ready for second half action along with John Zawizlak. He is the man. John is Zawizlak is back. So that's his new motto.
Yeah,
Back.
that is my new motto.
There it is. She likes Sawi.
Yeah.
She likes Sawi. All right, sounds like a Swami a little bit there.
Yeah, it's
Do you
funny.
read palms?
What was that?
Do you read palms?
No,
you,
I.
You don't predict the. Things
No.
Like that? Sounds like it. So
Yeah.
was Sawi.
And
That's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah. In that first half, we saw, it was a really slow start. I mean, slow first 35 minutes, and then that last 5 minutes, Springford just instantly came out of nowhere. I mean, it was the Allie McVeigh show, like I said earlier, just getting all the shot opportunities. She was getting a lot of nice passes, too, especially from Reese Kirshner and Hope Flanagan. But
Yeah.
she's really able to just capitalize on those opportunities.
Yeah, and like I said, before half, it just almost seemed like Springford was just baiting. They were just waiting
The camera's fogging up.
in the grassy knoll there, just waiting for that mistake as they get another shot on goal towards the center. And they just were waiting for Upper Perk maybe to make a mistake or this and that, and they just wore Upper Perk's defense down. At that point, they're so fast. The Springford girls are just so fast with McVeigh, Flanagan, and Kirshner there. They're just lightning, and Upper Perk just can't. They just couldn't hang with them.
And you talk about fast. I mean, you just saw Reese Kirshner run around the entire sideline there and able to cross it out in front, but the goalie Neal for Upper Perk was able to get out in front and stop it before the Springford could score.
Yes, Springford here with 38 just the start of the half. So again, clinging on to a 2-0 lead. I believe we're close here, John. When you left, I believe the count is up to 500,000 viewers.
Oh.
Keep up that work at home. Everybody make sure you pass along the broadcast. Oh, nice save there. Nice. She came out, took an aggressive play there. As Upper Perk's goalie doing a nice job. She's really earning her keep, no pun intended, here tonight.
Okay.
And she's really had a good game entirely so far. I mean, just the 2 goals, I mean, there really wasn't much. They were breakaways from point blank. I mean, not really much that a goalkeeper can do. It's really just a guessing game at that point. You gotta jump to one side and hope you get it. But on the other shots that she has faced, she's able to come up with those big saves. And on that last one, that was able to anticipate that pass coming across and jump out and catch it.
Yeah, and again, they just really haven't had a scare as Laura Norwood here just has the whole field. Look at this, just the amount of room these girls have right now. There's just, it's just, they're at the mercy of Springford's offense here. Springford looking to strike here again. As you mentioned, down the sideline here, so let's see, right in the corner. Nice defensive stop right there. And again, they just kick it out. That's almost the only thing in soccer you can do sometimes defensively. Is just you see the defenders do that a lot. Just kick it out.
Yeah, exactly.
And let them set up their
Give it that nice
offense.
haze.
It's better than them forcing it in the center here, as you can see Springford.
I think the lens
There it
actually
is,
might be a little
working
foggy as
beautiful little
well.
triangle there, all
I'm
the way
not sure.
across. Nice get. Let's see
Seems-
what she
I
does
don't know.
here. Oh. Maybe she was hoping somebody was in the corner there, but nobody was home here at McNally Stadium. Maybe that was to you, John.
That was Emily Higgins was able to receive that cross from the middle, but like you said, maybe made a pass hoping someone would be home, but no one was.
No one was home. That was open. So nice play. And again, you just see it's almost like they have that constant triangle there on the sidelines. They, decide, can I move? If not, they kick it to the corner. And the corner, basically the person makes a decision there. Nice lead pass. Again, there's a foot race. Upper Perk won that one. Nothing they can do here. So again, Springford looking to throw it in with
Like the
35,
tripod's
a
actually
little over
wet.
35
That's
here
how
left
kind of
in the second half, and Springford holding on to a good 2-0 lead. Got a little bit of breathing room there with 2 goals. I feel like that should be sufficient tonight.
And with the way that this Springford defense has been able to just get the ball and clear it like they have, I mean, it's going to be really tough for Upper Perk to really try and get back in this game.
Yeah, it's almost, their Springford's defense is almost like their offensive player. They have the same amount of skills. They get that ball up and they make those beautiful passes. You see right here, like I said, they just set up their offense so beautifully with the passes.
Sorry?
That's a beautiful pass right there in the corner. They got a foot race it there.
Right.
Left foot keeps it in.
Oh.
And Kendra just kicks it out of frustration. Didn't want to allow that to get in the center. So Springford hoping to strike there, but they are down deep on their end here, John. Here we go with the center. She's got her. Oh, she's going to get that shot off. Oh, just kicks it out. Springford's going to maintain it though. Nice kick.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
my.
off
So
the
close.
crossbar there. Just loaded and fired
Yeah.
from around the 20-yard line. Wow.
I don't think the goalie was expecting
Okay.
that. She was expecting to pass. That surprised her a little bit, and it did. It just missed. It was like half of the ball just went over the upright there, the bar there. So nice little play there. By the goalie. Looks like she got her hand on it again. You can see Springford just control it in the middle here as a foot race. Kicks
Oh,
it right
okay.
back to the defense, who just sets it up. Nice fake there
Mm-hmm.
by number 27. That is
Mhm.
Maddie O'Donnell. Nice play. That could have been a nightmare there. She miskicked that one for Upper Perk. Upper Perk trying to control the ball. Nice
Okay.
little push right there. You gotta love that. And there's the foot race.
So you want me to go to
She
the
loves
left
that.
or the right?
And nice lead
To the left
pass
or
in the
right?
corner. Let's see what happens here. And she just
Do you want me to
kicks
go
it
to the
out.
left or right?
Not kicking into our security there. Jason Corpelese.
Oh.
Who's over there? He's about to get the ball. Used to being here basically every night. His daughter plays here often for the field hockey
Okay.
team. He's here during the day. Oh, a nice center there. So just missed that, John.
Almost had it.
Yeah.
Just hopped right over her leg. It was a really dangerous play there for Upper Perk.
Yeah, really dangerous play. Again, ooh, nice defensive stop.
I know.
Again, look how fast they get back. Springford just won't
Yeah.
let them breathe. I mean, look at that. The advancement, just that fast.
I think the
You can
lens-
really tell that they're conditioned super well. I mean, like you said,
I
they're
don't
just
know.
able to. They're so deep in the offensive zone, and the next thing you know, there's
All right.
5,
I mean,
6
I can try
instantly
moving
back
around
on
more.
defense.
You want me to?
Were you the trainer?
I wish I could say I was, but unfortunately I am not.
Maybe it's Cheryl Mergen down the truck. I
Yeah.
believe she does some personal training. There's a nice kick right there.
Ooh.
Speaking of Cheryl Mergen down there running the show, we got to give a big thanks to our unbelievable camera crew here tonight. We have Riley Slowecki and Ryan Burke run the camera. So thanks to those two for bringing that RCTV, allowing those 500,000 plus to view this at home.
We also have Bryn Borzillo also running the graphics as well,
Oh,
doing
thank
a
you,
great
Bryn.
job as well.
Good call. Graphics. Sounds like an important job. Graphics.
I think it is an important job. I mean, I couldn't do it. It seems really complicated once you get down there on the laptop.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
No. That's why I'm up here. Got a
Yeah.
face for radio.
Yeah.
Ah, God, I wish I was a beauty queen.
Don't we all?
I do. I mean, I see them all the time. You know, Brooke Shields, all these ex-supermodels. They look fantastic. Me, horrible.
Don't say that.
Mr. Magoo. Maybe I need a personal trainer. Call you or Cheryl Mergen.
Yeah.
I should just practice with these girls. I mean, these girls obviously look. I mean, it doesn't even look like they're taking a deep breath. There's this zero tiredness here with a little over 30 minutes here left to go in the period, as you can see on our clock. Great deal. Again, the Rams clinging on to a 2-0 lead here at home at McNally Stadium. As Upper Perk just trying as best they can to stop this offense from putting on any more goals into the net. It's a hard job.
And now it really is.
And again, I mean, the defense of Upper Perk, you can see there in the mid there, hands on the hips defensively. They're a lot sweatier than
Yeah.
the Upper Perk offense there, the offensive girls there, as they've been working double overtime tonight. You can see Springford's about to get another fast break. She's going to pass that ahead here, John. Look at that. Oh, she was actually meant to go there. That's exactly where she meant to go. They got another breakaway here, John. Let's see what she does with it.
Emily Higgins in the corner trying to cut
Nice.
it across.
Oh.
Oh. It was an almost exact play of what happened at the end of the first half where Alan McVeigh almost scored a hat trick. Emily Higgins just got it down in the corner and tried to cross it to McVeigh, but the defenders saw that one coming and were able to intercept it.
Yeah, she did. She tried to strike there, I believe, in the center, Reese Kirshner, as the goalie was about to grab it. Here's another little breakaway. Oh, She didn't see the defender there, otherwise she would have had a good shot. Yeah, so the goalie came out, and that's a scary situation because you're putting your body at harm's way. Oh!
Ooh.
Set it up again. Nobody home in the middle there, so a nice pass, good look. Springford again, oh, nice fake.
It's Molly Thomas there doing a little stutter step fake, able to get around.
Unbelievable fake. I haven't seen a fake
think?
like that since on my Zoom this
Okay,
morning.
that's
Those
good.
kids faking that they were interested in my lesson.
Oh, come on, they had to have been interested.
Of course they were interested. It was riveting.
What
Absolutely.
was for class today?
Today we did a plethora of things. Of course, we're reading a novel right now called Gossamer. It's a good book,
Oh,
and by Lewis Lowry. And we did helping verbs, identifying helping verbs. And then we read a article and did some comprehension check. And in math today, the square of numbers today. You know the squares.
Yeah.
Seven squared is what?
49.
That's right. Man, you're a genius. Be
I
perfect
am.
in my class, John. What grade are you in?
I am
you
a
know.
senior.
A senior. All right. So where are you looking to go to college next year?
I have a couple schools in mind: Temple, St. Joe's, Pitt, Penn State, JMU, Delaware, and Hofstra are my
Nice.
8.
So you're a smart cookie. All right. So we just heard Cheryl merge down the truck. Go Pitt. All right. So Pitt Panthers. She gets a beautiful campus.
No,
Beautiful area now. Like I think it's like Pittsburgh, the most bridges.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got in that little part of the town there. It's beautiful there in Pittsburgh. It is nice. It used to rain all the time. Now it's pretty nice there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a good school. Good school. You named all good schools. Hofstra's a good school, and of course St. Joe's and Temple. Temple's very hard to get into. Very good school. That's good for you.
Thank you.
All that hard work.
Yeah, it's finally paying off.
I was thinking Harvard when I was your age.
Oh, it didn't happen? Man. Oh, well, was it more you declined them, you thought about it and you just...
I
you know what?
applied, and they welcomed me. They said I could
Yeah, I was like, I
clean the
don't know.
bathrooms and things like that. They
Oh.
offered me that, but I chose not to do that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't really think I'd choose to do that either.
Yeah, I would. Sick. So I passed on. What are you gonna do? All right, with 26 here to go. I'm sure a lot of these girls are going to move on to college and maybe even play collegiately. A lot of talent here, so that's a good thing. It's a hard thing. It's I always tell people, kidding aside, especially in a prominent school such as Springford. My brother and I, we did baseball camps for over 20 years in the summer. And one of the things we always tell the kids, you play in high school now, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Because it's very, very difficult with the amount of the athletes that are trying out and that are capable of playing. So to play in high school, it's so competitive now.
Yeah,
really
it definitely is. I mean, especially in a big school like we were talking about earlier with how many kids that are trying out in such a big, wide school district. I mean, there are a lot of talented people trying out for all these school teams.
Yeah, it really is. It's unbelievable. So give these kids credit for the amount of work, and the parents for the amount of work they put in, the time. Getting these girls, one of the greatest days as a parent. I'm sure your parents felt the same way when you passed your driver's test. Even though it's a little stressful, but I'm sure you go into cross-country meets, being able to drive and things like that. And, being able to go places it's a stress relief. They don't have to drive.
Yeah.
Places, so it's a good thing. I love the physicality here. And in Springford, again, you just see that physicality from them, where they're just plowing into the Upper Perk Indians here.
I mean, yeah,
That's why
they're
they have a 2-0 lead.
yeah, and they're up 2-0, and they're still going in on them. They're still putting that body on. I mean, it really shows that they're not just gonna give up and just relax here. They're just gonna keep putting it on them.
Yeah, they're not going to settle for that. Just a 2-goal lead, just for 2 goals. They know they can score a lot more than 2 goals. Upper Perk, you see a little bit of body language here. And again, look at them. Springford standing upright, walking with a little pep in their step, as Upper Perk walking a little gingerly, a little slower as the conditioning comes into play. And you can see the Springport bench, and like I said, you can see another Springport player, another substitution. That's the key. And again, we talked about the ability to be able to do that, the luxury of having those subs. Nice crossover and nice lead pass. Let's see what she does here. Beautiful lead pass, so she just couldn't handle it. Mishandled it there.
Ball's gonna go out of the back. There's gonna be a goalie kick for Neal.
Can't beat this in October, like you said earlier. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I will take this every day of the week.
That's right. Pico's getting none of my money this year. The Bills are down. Love it. Oh, nice.
A nice play there by Hope Flanagan to get it deep
Look
into
at
the
this
zone.
aggressiveness. Look at this. I smell blood here, John. Oh.
There's Hope trying to.
She
Oh,
tried to squeeze it through the window there. That small window. Almost did it too. It was Upper Perk sensing that they were about to strike. So with a little over 23 minutes here to go, the second half, we got Springford holding on to a commanding 2-0 lead. And talk about commanding, they've just been controlling the ball, John, the whole night.
yeah, they really have. I mean, I don't have the exact time of possessions right in front of me, but I got to think it's really favoring Springford over Upper Perk. I mean, they've just constantly been in the offensive zone, and when they have been in their defensive zone, they've quickly gotten it out and gotten it right back on offense.
Yeah, they really have. That defense has done a nice job for Springford, not allowing Upper Perk really to get anything going. As we said, Springford's goalie there, you see how far up she is, you know, to receive that. She hasn't had much action. It's a lot of standing around for her tonight as Riley Wallace get the, you know, she's probably thinking about what college she'd like to go to and things like that. She's got enough time back there. She's a senior.
Here's Olivia Curry getting it out in front. Springford gets it to the corner.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time here. 20 minutes left. I mean, you just feel, again, a goal is imminent for Springford. The energy, you can just see how much more energy they have. The endurance is phenomenal here.
You can really tell that Springford wants that extra goal to just really blow this game open and try and seal the deal.
Yeah. Maybe try to get Allie that hat trick, which I looked up. I believe that Vancouver, as you mentioned in hockey, the owner for Vancouver offered anybody that scored 3 goals, gave them a hat.
Oh.
That's where the hat trick, the history of the hat trick there. So I learned something tonight.
I did not. That's the more you know. That's a new fact that I did not not know.
See that? I'm trying to prepare you for college. That might be a question.
Yeah.
Did you take your SATs then on a Saturday yet?
I have not taken my SATs yet because they've been, every time that I have signed up, they've been canceled. Yeah.
Yep. It has been. It's been a crazy year. Oh, what a nice push right there. I love pushing.
Really showing the aggression there.
That's the way I am at an amusement park.
Just shove the people out of the way in line.
I gotta get in line. I don't have time for this.
You cut in front of people in line?
Never.
Never?
I am not a line cutter.
That's good to hear.
I'm not ashamed though to do a single rider to get up quicker though.
Ah.
But I'm not a line cutter. Nah, you gotta time it right.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta know when to go, where to go. At Dorney, Park passes 2 years in a row, and Great Adventure passes 2 years in a row.
Oh, really?
Fantastic. Highly advise it. It's a right to a goalie. Yeah, Dorney Park, if you get there as soon as it opens, everybody goes to the water park, so you just ride every ride constantly. You don't have to get out of line. They just let you stay on the roller coaster.
Just
phenomenal.
you get back into the terminal and they're just like, up, go again, another round.
Going, yep. And then when it's around late afternoon, everybody goes out to eat and go to the water park. It's genius.
Nice.
Great Adventure, same thing. It was a good time. Great Adventure, same thing. I like the thrills. Do you like the thrills? You like the roller coasters?
Yeah, I do like the roller coasters. I'm a big roller coaster guy.
I was hoping to get to Cedar Point. I keep putting that off. I was hoping to go this October in Ohio.
I've never been there.
Yeah, they have like 6 of the top 10 roller coasters in the world. So
Oh.
problem is it's like an 8-hour drive. I fall asleep usually after an hour.
Ah. That'd be a difficult 7 hours to try and get there.
Yep, I'd say so. Maybe I should Uber.
That would be smart. That'd be a very expensive Uber, though.
It would be. It would be. You don't know how to steal a car, do you?
I do not.
That's good. I was just testing.
And if I do, I do not believe that I would say yes to that question.
That's good. That's good. All right, with 18:42 here left to go, you learn a lot about us,
Yeah.
which is good. But the Springford Rams, one thing we've learned is, again, their offense is good with a 2-0 lead here at McNally Stadium over the Upper Perk Yeoman Indians. John Zawislak here along with Bill Folk on RCTV. Thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Again, I believe we're at 700,000 viewers. So again, looking for another 300,000. We want to hit that million mark. So again, pass that along, everybody. You can't beat RCTV. This is prime time TV right here.
I mean, you'd think the viewership would start to drop because I believe the Eagles game started, but that viewership just keeps going up.
Does not matter. Eagles cannot compare to RCTV's coverage here at the stadium, and I don't blame them.
That's right.
You can tape that. This is live. What's great about this?
Exactly.
All the hard work of everybody at RCTV.
Matty O'Donnell crossing midfield.
Again, let's talk about. We've got Cheryl Merja, who we know has been. I believe she's 22. Started teaching when she was 1. Down in the truck there. So, have you taken any of her classes?
Yeah, I've taken her minor, major 1 now. I'm in her major 2 this year.
Nice.
So.
All right, so that's got to be a phenomenal class. That's got to be fun to take.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different now with, it's a little bit different now with the online school. It's a little bit, because usually you'd have more hands-on projects.
Gotcha.
But it's kind of difficult because not everyone has the same equipment as you would have if you were in school. But Merge does a great job of still keeping us active with a lot of our projects and does a great job helping us as well.
Good call. Good brown nosing there by John Zawislak. That's right. She liked the answer down the truck. That was good. All right. I never had anything nice to say about my teachers.
You never did? Not even one?
They didn't have anything nice to say about me, so so I didn't say anything nice about them. That's the way I roll. Although I did have some good teachers, but that's it's fun, the broadcasting, and offer that. I went to, of course, as I mentioned, Lansdale Catholic school. We didn't have classes like that. We didn't have shops or anything. We had religion class. It was a tough day. It was a long day.
Sorry to
for
hear
us
that.
every day. Yeah, it was tough, and, especially for somebody who was like me, basically like Woody Woodpecker.
Oh.
Personality-wise.
I can see that.
Yeah. So teachers didn't appreciate Woody Woodpecker. So that's okay. But again, you guys have a great opportunity with the broadcast. That's fun. That's a fun thing to do here. So which leads into RCTV, which is it's a great opportunity for everybody out there. So again, anybody listening out there, you think you can do this. I mean, you just think about that. It could be a goal. You say to yourself, I can do this, but you can't at my level. Maybe at some other level, but but again, don't let me crush your dreams. You can do it. All those kids out there is a great gig. Hopefully that merges teacher for another 40 years. Hopefully. She says 2 more, so retiring at 24 at a young age. It's unbelievable. A millionaire, that's young. So.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness gracious there.
Once again, just more physical contact.
Yeah.
Just does not stop as
Eagles tackle. Oh, it's not any.
yeah.
This ain't well, it's football in certain countries, right? Called soccer here.
I believe it's football everywhere else except America.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we have to be so different, right?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Some aspects it's good. But
That's right. That's right. We don't get as crazy here. Ah, see that? That's the original name. Mr. Nick Tier helping us out here in the booth. He's a plethora of information. He's a genius. I believe, by the way, homework assignment for you and Nick Tier in the booth. Another soccer movie is, I believe it's called Green Street Hooligans, or phenomenal movie, by the way. Great soccer movie, starring from The Hobbit, and I can't think of his name, but a great movie, based in England. So I highly recommend that to everybody at home too. Nobody under 18 though.
ah, nobody under 18.
Now there's a lot of violence.
Ah,
Yeah, because in the other countries they get a little crazy about their soccer.
oh yeah.
That's right. That's right. Like we do around here about bowling. And this country gets crazy for bowlers, as you can see. You get a bowling match here at Springford, you're going to see some crazies out there.
I know I get pretty crazy about my Springford bowling.
I knew it. I knew it, John. Springford here again, holding on. 2-0 lead here at McNally Stadium, 12:40. And John, they just Upper Perk just looks like they just absolutely have nothing on offense. There's nothing they can do. As I believe we get a timeout here. There is nothing we could do, so I believe she got hit in the head. Maybe a precaution here. Maybe you're going to check her out. Take her out here. So again, physical there. You see the amount of headers during a game. It's unbelievable, and that's why I said earlier the amount of concussions sometimes you see in soccer. They really utilize that now as a weapon.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the amount of headers that some of these soccer players take, I mean, it's really daunting. I mean, I know I couldn't hit a ball that hard going that fast that many times in a game. It's really tough.
Unbelievably tough.
But like
Yeah.
you were talking about earlier, this Upper Perk offense just really hasn't been able to get through this Springford defense. I mean, they haven't been able to sustain any real pressure. The only time when it's really in Springford's zone is when Springford passes it back to the goalie to reset it.
Yeah, you'd like to see. I mean, I don't know if the coaches, told the girls at this point, let's try something, go for something here, take a chance. Don't just sit back and just let Springford maintain the ball. As you said, the time possession here has been unbelievably lopsided.
That ball's going to go out on the sideline. Will be an Upper Perk throw-in.
And the amount of time that Springford's obtained the ball, it's almost like they're having a practice out here.
Yeah.
So we hear the band in the background. I'm sure my son is tooting his horn.
What instrument does he play?
Plays the baritone.
Oh, nice. I was more of a saxophone kind of guy.
Saxophone, there you go. The
That's right.
jazz.
That's what I played in 4th grade.
Gotcha.
I eventually quit that same year that I played the saxophone.
Gotcha. Did you ever play, how are you at probably the greatest instrument ever in history, the recorder?
Oh, I was stellar. I got all of my belts back in 4th grade.
Oh my gosh, that sound is whoop.
Hot Cross Buns was my
Hot
kind of
Cross
song.
Buns. Yeah, it's a classic song. I mean, it's got to be top 5 all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Hot Cross Buns. I don't know how the music teachers take that.
No, neither do I.
I don't know how. There's nobody who plays the recorder that sounds good.
I mean, I thought I was pretty good, but I mean, maybe I'm a little biased.
Maybe you're biased, but maybe you were. You might have been fantastic. But
I mean, I got the black belt.
I'm surprised nobody's taken that to like America's Got Talent. The
Yeah.
recorder. I mean, get a recorder group.
Is there a recorder group?
Probably somebody out there, but I don't think Simon would like it.
You don't think?
Most Americans wouldn't either.
Nah, probably not.
Oh, here we go. You can hear the fire trucks in the background here at Nelly Stadium. Beautiful night, absolute beautiful night. Fall, hopefully everybody this weekend. It's going to continue to be nice in this weather. You got to take advantage. As John said, you just don't get this that often in October. Make sure you get out there and, like these girls, do something outside. So many things to do outside. What do you do outside in the fall? Do you have anything that you like to do?
During the fall I have cross country, but after cross country I'll usually go outside, play football or play wiffle ball with my friends. That's something I really like to do.
Gotcha. I'm hoping this weekend, one of my favorite traditions we've done the last couple of years, there's a Wilcox Farm in Boyertown. It's got a large corn maze. It is phenomenal.
Oh.
I recommend it to everybody. All those 700 or 800,000 now viewers out there. You're looking for something to do. It is a fantastic night out.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Like you get this little cloud like we have here, the little mist, the fog. Out in the cornfields, it's about 6 to 8 miles of cornfield you could walk.
Oh.
If you choose to. So, and you know, you get to collect tickets and find different stations and things. It's really fun.
That sounds like a great time.
Good time, not expensive either, which is right up my alley. I'm frugal. Some people like the word cheap. In my house. I don't like that word.
Oh.
Ugh, that and hate. Bad word. Here we go. Here's a fast break. Let's see if she gets it in. I'm feeling third goal. Nice center. Oh, she's got her. Oh, so nice defensive play. Defender got lucky there because he had the trailer who was about to put that.
No, I thought it was going to come farther than it did, though.
Number 22,
Kind of died.
Cameron Puffko, who was trailing there and had an opportunity almost there on the follow-up. So Springford again trying to add on here with 8:17 left to go with a 2-0 lead. They're not happy with 2 goals here, John.
Hey,
They're like the Bear. They want more.
Yeah.
You know that story. The Bear wants more.
Hungry for more.
That's right. Hungry for more, like the Hippos. That was a great game. They don't make games like that anymore, John.
No, they don't.
I mean, Hungry Hippo? I mean, that's genius.
I miss playing that game.
Oh, my God. Rock'em Sock'em, another good one.
Never played that one.
That's a classic. Oh, God. Such a good game. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. Operation, classic. Just so many games. Now everything's online.
Yeah.
The handheld.
You can find really anything, any of those games online.
Nothing. Nice kick.
What a
Oh,
shot.
left. Oh, that's a good goal. Beautiful left-handed kick there. As she just catches the goalie sleeping there, so that was an easy one there. I believe
I think that was Molly Thomas that just
that was Molly Thomas.
loaded up with that, like you said, with that left foot from right out in front. I
Yeah,
believe
she
it
did
might
not
have been
expect it.
it might have been deflected by an Upper Perk defender, but just had so much on it when it hit the Upper Perk defender, it just changed direction.
Yeah, beautiful goal. So Springford strikes here with a little over 7 minutes left.
Molly Thomas.
Molly Thomas on the board here with Allie McVeigh with her 2 goals, giving Springford a 3-0 lead here. Beautiful. I don't know if I can kick it that far.
Yeah, it had a lot of power on that
Yeah,
one.
it did. It had a nice little curl there. And there's a goal right there. So Upper Perk comes back. So lackadaisical defense as Coach Rob not happy about that. See if they do. They get that goal with come right back. Upper Perk with a 3-1 lead now. Springford still holding on to a 2-goal lead, but I'm sure Coach Rob doesn't appreciate that lackadaisical as Springford comes and strikes and then gives up a goal in less than a minute.
I mean, yeah, that's one of those plays where after you score, you kind of let your guard down. You know, you went up 3-0. There's only 7 minutes left, so you really start to let your guard down, and just a little bit of a mistake defensively, and Upper Perk is able to capitalize on that. Not really much Riley Wallace could do. She got a hand on it, but then it just slid right by and hit the post and went in.
Yeah, so a nice left-handed foot kick there. So let's see if Springford, let's see if that gets them going. Nice little ball fake there. Little dribbling action here. You see it on display. As maybe that gives Upper Perk a little bit of a boost as they get that goal here with 6:28 left. And again, as you know, maybe that gets Springford going, gives them the boost that they need here, John, to get, you know, like, hey, can't just quit here, girls. It's not in the bag. You got 6 minutes left. And again, so there goes that shutout that Riley Wallace had. She had 7, hoping for that 8th.
7's still a lot of shutouts.
That is
a shortened season that Springford's had so far.
It is. It's unbelievable. And again, it's a testament to her and the defense that Springford has there. So usually that was a play you don't see there with the lackadaisical from the defense there. It's just unexpected as Upper Perk took it right down to the corner with a left-handed foot kick there. So kick it all the way across here. Trying to advance it. You got it down the sideline here, John.
Yeah. Thomas tried to get it back to back out to the sideline, but it was stolen by Upper Perk, and they're going to keep it going here along the sideline.
You see Upper Perk here with a little bit more pep in their step here offensively. Nice little move there. Let's see if they can get this out. They're going to get that goal. Oh, there's a collision.
Yeah, there was a collision there. Both Springford and Upper Perk were trying to run for that ball, and they collided. They both fell, and Riley Wallace was able to jump out on top of it.
Both dove for that. I've done that for money.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I've seen money, and I saw somebody else, and we dove.
Oh.
And
did you win?
No.
Oh, no.
She hit me in the face.
Oh.
She was tough.
Dang.
Tough little 4-year-old girl. She.
Oh, that was
fists of stone.
Unexpected.
Yeah, she wanted that ice cream, I guess, real bad, but I learned I can't take a hit. So, now what are you going to do?
It's okay. That was a big collision there.
Yeah, she did not like that from Upper Perk, number 11, but just took her legs right out. So again, Springford clinging on to a 3-1 lead here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here at McNally Stadium, trying to add on here. You can see the aggressiveness both going for the ball for Springford. Again, Springford trying to get it up. Upper Perk trying to add on to that 1 goal here. That lazy pass isn't going to work against Springford's speed as she gets it up. And you can see a little bit of a kick there and a breakaway. Let's see what she does. She's going to go down the sidelines. Nope, goes right back to the middle. Defender saw that all the way. She advances it up to the forward. Springford's defense right there. Nobody home in the middle, though. So again, nobody talking. Somebody's got to be there, and then again, nobody there. For Springford, defender comes back there. John gets that ball all the way to 20 yards back. So again, Springford a little bit out of sync right here, offensively.
Yeah, these last 3-4 minutes, they really started to, like you said, look out of sync. Not like they've been that entire first half and this entire second half so far. Maybe that goal that they gave up just shocked them a little bit, just took them out of their zone.
Nice lead pass. So right just like that, they get it back down their zone. Unbelievable how big this field is, and they cover it unbelievably.
Yeah, able to close up some of these gaps because of how big this field is. Just really shows how fast some of these girls are and how well conditioned they are.
Yeah, they really are. It is unbelievable. They can run circles around me. I don't know why they would, but
no, yeah.
Circles doesn't make sense. Why would I run a square?
And I think it's more just a metaphor.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. Good point. That's why you're going to college.
Yeah. That is the sole reason that I'm going to attend college.
Yeah, you're smart cookie. That's a good thing. As Springford here looks like, again, with 2 minutes, unless Upper Perk somehow gets a miracle, Springford should walk away with the victory here. See, though, if they want to go for the offensive end or they're just going to keep it back and play keep away here for 2 minutes. Looks like they're not. They're going for that 3rd goal. Here we go. Everybody in that same little spot there. So, again, Springford looking to spread out that offense there a little bit. Upper Perk going to maintain the ball here. So, John, like you mentioned, the last couple of minutes, that's, a positive thing for Upper Perk, because, again, you talked about the amount of time, the possession. Springford was maintaining the ball. For the last couple of minutes, Upper Perk has controlled the ball.
Yeah, like you said, it's a bright spot that Upper Perk can start to take into their coming games, really starting to carry over this momentum that they've had ever since they were able to capitalize on that Springford mistake. Like we had talked about earlier, Upper Perk was waiting for that Springford mistake. Unfortunately, it took a very long time for Springford to make the mistake, and it was already 3-0 at that point. But it's definitely something for Upper Perk to build on, scoring a goal and starting to sustain some offensive pressure against Springford.
Yeah, and a lesson learned for Springford. No matter who your competition is, you can't take the foot off of the gas there. You got to keep on playing your game and never relax. You just can't relax, especially going, like we said, getting towards as crazy it is starting so late at the end of the season, and going into districts and then states. Just you can't stop.
Yeah.
Not until the horn blows, which is going to happen in 20 seconds here. So Upper Perk looking for a miracle. Springford trying to maintain it here.
Just a really great overall game from Springford tonight. That first half really just dominated the time of possession. Weren't able to capitalize, but then late in the last 4 or 5 minutes, Alan McVeigh was able to come up with 2 huge goals. And then Molly Thomas scored here around the midpoint of the second half with that boot of a left leg, and then Springford made that one mistake Upper Perk scored, but just a great overall game from Springford.
Yeah, definitely. And again, in that first half, they had almost 10 plus shots compared to they didn't have as many in the second half. I don't even think they had 5 shots here, but luckily there, like you said, with McVeigh scoring those 2 goals early, and then Molly Thomas adding a late goal. That was plenty for Springford here tonight. So I'd like to thank everybody. RCTV wants to thank everybody along with John Zawislak and Bill Culp. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you look at every day of what RCTV is going to cover, what sports, and make sure you tell everybody and all your friends, and stay with us whenever you can. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everybody.